All right.
Thank the Lord.
Thank you for having me here. I just want to say that.
Of course.
It's been a long time since we've seen each other.
It's been a very long time. All right.
2022, was it?
21.
Really?
No, 20. Because freshman year.
Did you play?
I played baseball.
What year did you play? Because I played sophomore year.
I played freshman year.
Yeah, so it was probably like after COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it was my senior year, your junior year.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it was 3 years ago now?
Yeah, 2 years, 3 years. It's been a minute, but
it's been a while.
Good to have you back. All right, let me introduce the show. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Welcome to Behind the Scenes 25. This is the second year. Today, we are celebrating 1 full year of Behind the Scenes.
1 full year.
One whole godforsaken year of
time,
Behind the Scenes. And as you can already kind of tell, this year, the show is going to be broadcast in 4K.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I bet
see.
you $5 that this is not going to be 4K when I'm done with this. I teched this show heavily yesterday, and then I got here today, and then everything just fell apart. But we're here. We made it, and thank God for that. So this is going to be an interesting year. I'm going to have a whole bunch of different new stuff. You just seen the new intro. There's a brand new intro to the show now. And to celebrate our first year, or our second year, rather, of Behind the Scenes. And I want to thank you guys for 1 year of the show, for the support of the show so far, for helping me in shaping the show to what it is today. I am so incredibly thankful. I cannot thank you guys enough for 1 year. And it's going to be a fun show. It really will be. Because I said so, actually. What hasn't changed is our Jokes on You segment. How does it work? I want you, right now, to stop what you're doing. Well, finish the episode first, and then DM me on Instagram at Humanity. The Chiron is right here. Submit your jokes to be heard on air. And we have a new thing this year.
What hasn't changed is our Jokes on You segment.
I will pick the best jokes. The person who sends the best joke, if they want to, I will shout you out on the air. Over the air, you will get free publicity. You will get so many followers on Instagram, it isn't even going to be funny, okay? So please submit a joke. I found a couple jokes that I think you might like, and they go as follows. And my favorite part, as you know from last year, is the guest reactions to the jokes. So we'll see how this goes. Here's the first one. A dinosaur has been found on a Chromebook and use it without internet. That might go over a couple people's heads. So the idea, you know how on a Chromebook, you got it? The gray dinosaur game, yeah. Thank you. Shout out Isaac for that joke. Told my friend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised.
What?
I'm going to repeat that one. Told my friend she drew her eyebrows too high. She seemed surprised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get it?
Yeah.
You get it? You got it? Yeah.
I've seen a couple girls like that, yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah, that's good.
That's the Jokes on You segment. Thank you for listening.
Okay.
That's it. It's not that many jokes unless you have one.
I don't have any.
You don't have any jokes?
I like watching comedy, but...
You do?
Yeah, I like watching comedy.
Who's your favorite comedy person?
My favorite comic? I'd say right now I'm really into... there's Mark Norman, there's Shane Gillis.
Yeah. I don't know any of those people.
There's a Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like those guys.
Those
guys are funny.
I
like those
listen
guys.
to those people. Who is this guy? I'm going to introduce him. Today's guest is a guy who I haven't seen since my freshman year, his sophomore year of high school. We used to play baseball together.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Uh-huh.
He wants to go to the Marines. He plays the piano. He reads. He goes to the gym. And he even wants to do what I'm doing right now, which is read off a piece of paper in front of 3 large cameras.
Uh-huh.
He has a lot to talk about, so we'll see how long this one will be. Please welcome Stephen Torres.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Fine.
It's great.
Excellent. Look how poised and how clean cut. He's fit for the Marines. The Marines, if you're watching this video, call this guy. Would you like a drink? Because I'm sweating.
I would love a drink.
Which I have water, I have Shasta, and I have some off-brand Sprite here. We're not sponsored. Sorry. Yeah.
I think that's a rebranded Squirt.
This is the rebrand. They still have Sprite,
Squirt?
but I think this is a
Squirt or Sprite?
Sprite.
Because I don't see Squirt anymore.
You don't see Squirt anymore?
Maybe I'm
That
just.
might be-
I haven't been paying attention.
This might be the new. Put in the comment section.
That's the
is
new
this
Squirt, maybe.
or Sprite. And which one do you think?
Or
is
Sprite.
Which one do you-
Sprite. I haven't tasted that one, but I'll just say Sprite.
Sprite.
But
So
I
you
would
want
like a water.
a water. You would like a water.
Thank you.
I'll take a Starry. Wait. It's behind the scenes tradition now.
And cheers.
Yep. Here's to a good
There you
evening.
go, boss. Cheers.
There you
Happy New Year.
go. Salute. All right.
That's good.
Start with baseball. Favorite team right now. Go.
Man, I don't watch sports.
You don't watch.
That's the
sports?
interesting question. I don't watch sports.
You
I
don't.
only
You
watch
played
MMA.
baseball. Really?
I don't watch baseball. I saw some of the clips from the World Series. I
World
saw
Series. That was an
I
incredible
saw
series.
Freeman's home run.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
was legendary.
My family's really into it. My dad was going over to my uncle's house to watch the games, and he was like, "You want to go?" I was like, "No."
No, really?
don't.
Dang.
I think it's boring.
You think it's boring?
I
You
think it's
played
boring.
the sport.
Yeah, but it's different to play, and it's one thing to play and one thing to watch
watch.
it. You know, because it's 9 innings of.
I mean, well, it's
I
sometimes
just know,
interesting.
I don't know.
stuff
I
that's
just
happening.
never found that appealing. I like MMA though.
A lot of people say the same because it's different being in the stand, like not even playing the game, but just being at the stadium watching.
Yeah,
versus
that
being
as well.
At home.
Like but I've been in a couple of stadium
Yeah.
games.
It's not worth buying. See,
It's just like okay.
you know. All right, they throw a ball, they hit it with
But
a
if
stick. and
I
then
was
they-
at an MMA, it could be like just some random fighters. If I was at an MMA
yeah.
match, I'd just be hyped the whole
This
time.
is sick, yeah. I need some subscribers. Hit that subscribe button.
How many subscribers
notification
you have?
bell. I actually have 71.
That's good, man.
71 subscribers in a year.
You know
So
what
that
I like?
means that's this year I'm gonna have 100 and something, and then 200 and something, and then going.
I like the
Are
ambition.
you subscribed?
I believe so. Yeah.
You believe so?
What I like about your
Get out.
So what's the format? Is this like a conversation, or is it like you just ask me?
What is the conversation? Mostly.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah.
Forget the questions.
Forget the questions. Forget me
Forget the paper.
sitting
just
up
throw
for
it
an
out.
hour and just making
Yeah, just
questions.
throw,
and
just throw
stuff.
away your hard work.
Throw,
right there.
throw away my hard work. Screw
Yeah.
it. We could just talk like
Freestyle.
manly men. Brand new style of show. What do you want to talk about?
Man, I mean, what are you into right now?
Game show television. You probably
Okay.
don't watch game shows, huh?
I don't. Do I watch much of TV? I watch.
Not everybody watches TV no more, which is sad because that's the medium I'm trying to get into.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty hard if you're not on like a streaming service. It's hard to get really attention, and that's what interests you.
Streaming.
Like if you're not doing a TV show or a movie, I mean, it's just like it's hard to meet.
So, yeah, it's hard to meet like those kind of standards.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because
But
I don't know
right?
anyone that watches those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've seen Jeopardy maybe, but that was when I was
everybody
younger. That's when.
Jeopardy.
I mean, we're so old, dude.
Yeah.
We were before streaming platforms and all this
Yeah,
nonsense.
we had actual cable boxes.
Yeah,
Those
dude.
You younger
Dish-
people, a
Dish
cable
TV,
box. A cable box is a box that some dude comes in from like Dish, Direct TV. There's your free plug.
These 10-year-olds don't know
It
nothing
just
about
hooks
that.
it up to your TV, and boom, you have 300 and some odd channels
Yeah.
on your TV.
Did you have cable?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still have cable. Technically, I have an antenna at home.
Yeah,
I
Mom-
use that. I use
We
that
have cable
and
too,
streaming.
but it's only for my mom.
Yeah,
Like no one else watches cable but my mom.
mom. Yeah.
And my dad is like complaining about like he's like, please just stop watching cable. I'm like, the shows you watch on cable, they're somewhere else. Just
Yeah,
but
yeah,
she's
but
like, no,
listen,
but I don't
it's-
want to record. I don't want to. She's like, it's like
She has a box or an antenna.
so she has a satellite. No, it's a box.
It's a box.
She has a satellite and,
Dish,
there's a
yeah.
box. I think it's DirecTV or Dish.
DirecTV,
I
yeah.
don't know. But she refuses to
She
switch.
refuses.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
hey, more power to her. Because,
She's like old fashioned, I guess you could say.
yeah, so am I. I'm an old fashioned kind of guy.
You're
I'm
younger
an old
than me.
soul. Yeah, I know. But I'm an old soul. I'm an 80s, 90s kid at heart.
I see.
So-
So you're into that?
I'm into like 80s and 90s
That's
type
in the
stuff,
music?
so- yeah, even the music. Oh, yeah. Especially music.
Who are the biggest artists from that time? Maybe Michael Jackson.
That's my favorite artist. Michael
Dude.
Jackson is the greatest artist of all time.
Preach.
Yeah,
He was
he's-
my number 2
Number 2
on Spotify. Yeah.
On Spotify. Who's your number one?
Drake.
You played the piano.
Yeah, so I started actually January last year, so it's been about a year since I've been playing the piano. And obviously, you know, you think starting in the beginning, you'd be like, yeah, in a year I'm gonna be doing all this, and I'm gonna be playing songs. I'm gonna be closing my eyes and playing the piano. No chance.
No chance.
No
Absolutely
chance.
no chance.
I'm still very much a beginner.
Yeah.
Like I can
Even
read
after
music.
a year?
No, I can read music and I can like make my own chords and it sounds nice, but I can't listen to a song.
You can't.
I'm sure you've seen these videos, right, where people like they listen to something, they're like for the first time listen to a song, and they're like, okay, and then start playing on the piano. I'm like, dude, that's like
come on.
that's like 10 years down the line. And I'm like, you know, I like the piano, but I can't see myself dedicating myself that much to the piano. I like the piano.
Is that the first instrument that you learned to play?
I mean, I've had music class like in elementary. I played like the xylophone drum,
The xylophone
the
drum.
recorder,
Yeah, everybody played the recorder.
but like I can't.
Good old
play
hot
it
cross buns.
now. Yeah,
Hot cross buns.
xylophone maybe, but the piano I like the piano the most, and I was like deciding whether I should do piano or guitar because they're both really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, you know, but I think piano's like more diverse,
Which
especially
one's
the piano
easier?
I have.
Which one's easier?
Which one's easier? I'd say piano.
Piano? Yeah.
I'd say piano because guitar is very technical. It's very like techniques, right?
Mhm.
But fucking all you got to do is this on the piano, and
Yeah.
you can play something that sounds nice. So I chose the piano, and I have like ambitions of like playing more instruments down the road, but that's very like down. Like when I'm probably like 60, 70, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have like my own garage with instruments, like drum there, piano there, guitar there, electric guitar there. You know the accordion as well.
You're gonna play the accordion?
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna have
play the
your own
accordion, dude.
band, man.
I'm gonna,
Jeez.
yeah, dude, I'm gonna start my own band, dude.
Good old guitar hero Steven over here. New question, I'll talk. Do you like to travel? I know you're a Marines guy. You're a very well-to-do young man. Do you like to travel?
Well, I've traveled.
You have traveled.
I've traveled, but I can't say that I enjoy it.
Really?
Because it feels undeserved.
What do you mean?
In the sense that, what do I have to show for my life? Like, obviously, I'm not a deadbeat son, or I'm not like a loser, right? But I think that I should focus on other things. There's priorities that come before travel, you know, especially as like a 20-year-old. Like, there's so many things I should be doing instead of traveling.
Okay.
But I decided
I
to go on this trip to the Northwest with my friend
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to the Marines and I'm gonna be gone for 5 years and I'm not gonna see my friends for 5 years, so I'll do something nice. And also, I was like, you know, my Instagram is looking pretty boring.
Yeah.
I was like, I
noticed that.
yeah, it's pretty. Like someone told me, like, oh, you're mysterious. I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. So,
I mean, it's another
decided,
thing
you
of
know,
like you don't want to put too much of your life on the internet for like strangers and stuff to see anyway.
But what would they do with that information?
Well, I'm just saying though, just like
Like I wouldn't post where I live, right? But
Yeah,
I'll
obviously.
post like I'm on a trip. So that's what I was like, okay, yo, I'm gonna go on a trip because I need to spice up the gram, like a little bit. You know what I'm
Spice up the
saying?
gram.
I need
Yeah.
to spice up the gram just a little bit because it's looking pretty boring. And yeah, since that decision, I was like, okay, I need to go on a trip, and that's when I planned out this 1 week trip with my friend Fasil. Yeah,
shout out Fasil.
shout out Fasil.
Yeah.
By the way, his mom makes really great food,
Really? I like food.
dude. Me too, dude.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Bomb food.
By the way, his mom is wonderful. But yeah, we went to a trip. We spent 7 days sleeping in a Tesla, which was
Sleeping in a Tesla?
everyone was like everyone was telling me, "What are you doing going on a road trip on a Tesla? Like you're gonna have to stop to charge." I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll stop to charge, but we can like do things while we're doing that."
Yeah.
And that's what we did, and it was a really nice experience. We went to San Francisco, we went to Napa Valley,
Oh, I wanna go to San
Redwood,
Francisco.
and then we went into Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, yeah, dude, no.
No.
Because we were going to go into Portland. Keep in mind. So we entered, this is where we entered, right? From
Okay.
like the southwest part of Oregon. And then Portland is all the way up here.
Yeah.
And between that is hundreds of miles. But when we crossed into the border into Oregon, it was pouring rain. It was cold. You can't see anything because it's also foggy.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, yeah, dude, we can't, like, obviously, it would be nice to go see Portland just to say like we went to Portland, but there's nothing nothing we can do. Dude, we're gonna be cold. We're gonna be shivering. We're gonna be wet. We went to Samuel H. Borden, which is a national park, and we were there. We were there at the park, but you couldn't see anything. You couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if you went in the summertime, it's a beautiful views. You could take like drone shots, which is what I was doing. I was taking a lot of drone shots. By the way, I'm gonna post this like mini movie edit thing on my Instagram because I took a bunch of drone shots that came out incredible. But yeah,
Hey,
so
now you gotta follow him on Instagram so you can see that.
Athlesius.
Athlesius. Link in the
Athlesius.
description.
And so we decided to go east into Oregon to this place called Crater Lake, which is it's a destroyed volcano that exploded. They say 7,700 years ago. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's check it out because it's a crater from the explosion. There's this crater in the hole now, in the earth now, and it got filled with water over time.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to go see it, but it was snowing, and we didn't have snow tires. So as we were driving up to Crater Lake, my homie's driving, and then he's like, I feel the car go like this. He slips because of the ice. There's no
like,
grip. So
right.
we're like, dude, let's get out of here. Like screw Portland. Or screw Portland, screw Oregon. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's just go down south to Cali where everything's beautiful and
everything's
nice.
peaceful. Everything's nice.
Yeah, dude. So we went down to Cali. We went to Lake Tahoe. Then we passed by like Mammoth. You know Mammoth Lakes?
Mammoth Lake, yeah.
You been there?
I haven't been there, but I've heard of it, yeah.
Gotta go.
Yeah?
It's nice.
Yeah.
We passed by some hot springs there, and then we went. I think that's pretty much the rest of the trip. We just on the road most of the time, which is really nice because they say it's like the thing about a trip. It isn't the destination; it's the journey.
It's the journey, yeah.
Yeah, and we ended it off pretty on like this crazy ending because when we were like 40 minutes north of the valley,
yeah,
we see like this truck on fire and it's overturned. We're like, what is that?
Dang.
And I was driving, and then I was like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna pull over. And my mom was like, yeah, but there's people there, they're probably fine. But I was like, yeah, just in case, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
So I pull over really quickly. I drive up to where the truck is, and I see there's a guy in there, and he's stuck. Like there's only one guy helping him out, and the truck is on fire. Mm-hmm. So I just start running. I start running to the car because I'm like, this guy's gonna die. I've seen videos of trucks explode when they're on fire because I don't know, something goes on.
It's like
and they die.
Yeah.
And it's a horrible death, burning to death. So I didn't have time to think. I just ran to the guy, and then my friend ran to the car, and I was kicking in the windshield with my foot, but it was pretty stubborn. So I was kicking it. I must have kicked it like 4 times, and it didn't break. It broke, but it didn't cave in.
Yeah.
So eventually, one of the guys that get on top of the truck, which is on its side, and they open the door.
Is it like a SUV truck or like a pickup truck?
No, it's like a cargo truck.
Oh wow.
One of the big ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the big ones. So that's why it was hard for him to open the door because you have to. I mean,
he has to climb up to that big old truck.
He has to climb on there. So he opens the door eventually, and then as he's opening the door, I'm grabbing the guy and pulling him out, and then I have to carry him in like this baby position.
Is he still alive?
He's alive. Yeah, and he's with his dog.
Great.
He's still alive. He's fine. I'll include more details afterwards. But I pulled him out, and he was fine. I just threw him off. I was like, we got to get him out of here. But as soon as the guy who opened the door sees that I got the guy out, he lets go of the door. And my friend Vasil, he has his hands there. So the door slams on his hands.
Ooh.
And he's like, dude, open the door again, please. I don't want to die. Like he's like in fear for his life, obviously, because this car's on fire. This truck's on fire.
And his hands caught into the door.
And his hands caught. Like, what? He's like thinking, what if they don't open the door? I'm going to die.
Right.
So eventually the guy opens the door again, and he's fine. He didn't break anything. He didn't tear anything. He's fine. So yeah, we get the guy over to like his family was following him. Yeah. By the way, the guy.
Yeah.
And his whole family was there in like 3 cars, which I thought was interesting. They were moving from like Cali to Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. The pictures, yeah.
Or Missouri to Cali, I don't know, something like that. And so they're all there with him, and so I tell the guy go over there. So he goes over there, and then we get away from the car because we're like, yeah, we got to get away from the car. It's gonna blow up.
Yeah.
Luckily it didn't, but there's that risk. And I go over there. I see the guy. He's banged up. I'm like assessing his injuries because I have a first aid kit. And I've done some first aid training before. So I see this guy, I'm like looking at his feet. His feet's cut up, okay. His back is bruised and cut up, okay. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get my first aid kit, run back to him. I patch up his cuts and the stuff on his back. I clean it up, put some Band-Aids on it. Then I give him some pain medicine, and I left after that. Yeah, I'm just happy that guy, nothing happened to him, dude. But he was like, his wife is very thankful. He was like, thank you guys saved his life. And I was like, man, I just can't imagine
being in a situation like that.
I just can't imagine that guy almost died, dude.
Yeah.
Like, especially in such a horrible way.
Right.
With his family right there.
You've seen it firsthand, too, so it's like, dang.
Yeah, I'm just glad I was there, because, I mean, who knows? Right. I didn't. There was not too many people there, even after we stopped, so, I mean, who knows? But just glad he's okay. Glad my friend's okay, dude, because, you never know what happened.
Right? Right place at the right time. Jeez.
Right place at the right time. I even told my friend before the trip started, I'm like, okay, dude, we're going to get stopped by the police at least once.
Yeah.
And we're going to save someone's life. I didn't know why I said that. I just knew it was going to happen.
Did y'all get stopped by the police?
We got stopped by the police.
Really?
Yeah.
For what?
In Oregon.
For what?
Another reason why Oregon was crappy. Because my friend was speeding. He was going 48 and a 30. And
48 and a 30.
And then,
well, hey, that is speeding, but
that's like, I was like, dude, you're gonna go to jail, dude.
right?
I was like,
this is Oregon. This is not our home state.
Because Oregon is a bummer.
Yeah, and that's why you never go to the middle of the country. You're gonna see dirts and cops, evidently. Wow, what a show!
Yeah.
Thank you for being here. One last thing before we go. It is our anniversary show, people. We have been on the air for 1 year. Take a cookie. This is going to be our thumbnail shot.
Okay.
Would you like an Oreo?
I love an Oreo.
This is our toast.
This is my...
And then he drops it under the couch, and it rolled to the back of the couch.
Is that a sign from God that I shouldn't eat this Oreo? Is that a sign?
Well,
Are we splitting it? Is that what it is?
Okay. Just take this.
Yeah, thank you.
My God. You give a guy a cookie, and what does he do? He drops it under the couch. I got to get that before I leave.
Yeah. And you know what? It won't even spoil.
It won't? It won't?
They just dry, dude.
They just dry out?
These things have a lot of preservatives.
It's still recording. It's good. Cheers.
Cheers to the new year.
All right. Every guest on the show gets to keep a copy of their questions.
Thank you.
That is yours. Your show will air.
I'll frame it.
Frame it on your wall. And this is the part where I kick guests out. So,
I'm gonna kick you out.
yeah. All right, sir.
No, my friend, I'll take in the mic with me.
Okay, yeah. Take the mic with you. Even though I do need it, you can just mail it back to me. Good luck with the Marines.
Goodbye.
Soldier. Salute. I salute you.
Salute.
Well, don't actually leave. Just stay there. I'm going to sign off.
I know.
Thank you guys for... Thank you guys for 1 full year of Behind the Scenes. Here's to another successful year of the show. Stay tuned. 2 weeks from now, we're going to do so many... Oh! I'll get this in a minute. But, actually, no. We already did it when we cheers. I was going to say the thumbnail, but I'll just use... the cheering shot. Anyway, thank you guys for 1 full year behind the scenes. It's been one heck of a ride, and I can't wait to see what this year is gonna look like. So stick around. 2 weeks from now, you're gonna see something even better than this episode, if not worse. Be kind to yourself and to each other, and remember, for every bad day you have, it prepares you for every good day bound to come. Bye.